Well, hey there, Cicero. Even if you had time to change the trigger of the warp to not get me? Why is this on the wrong thing?
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Also, it's funny that in Europe we have this shit set on 25, 26 of March. What? Anyways, thank you for the sub. 6 months. Damn, Cicero. Time change from winter to summer. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Forward ahead. That's right. I forgot about that. It totally messed me up yesterday. Oh, that sucked. Because it happened for Sunday for us, at least for me. Why is my starting screen broken? Is it broken? Yeah, it keeps stopping. Alright, we might break stuff. Let's see what nope, still freezing. Of course. It will suck for me. I will sleep 1 hour less before getting up at 4:40 a.m. to work. God damn. Yeah, I know someone else who gets up that early, and I used to get up that early back in, oh god, like 10 years ago, when I used to be a building engineer for a high school, and to open up all the doors and turn all the lights on and get the building ready and keep it running. That was fun. I still don't know if we have a show or not tonight because the Magos said he might not make it, and I haven't heard from the Codicere, so yeah. For me, it's a way of life for past 13 years. Well, I'll tell you what, it's bought you a lot of Warhammer armies, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I don't know what he does for a living, but fuck.
Hey, the Codicere's here.
Yes.
But is the Magos gonna be here? That's the question.
Probably not.
I heard mostly not. So I wasn't sure if I was going to turn this into a paint and chill or not.
Oh, and I was coming. Don't you worry about that.
Well, we hit the timer. Hopefully everything's going to hold. We're gonna turn this down a bit and then switch over to the live screen because the starting screen don't want to work anyways. It just keeps breaking. Oh, this boy's not here, so we're gonna go boop. I have taken from him away. Okay, well, since the Magos isn't here, I'm not worried about doing his Rangers at the moment, his Qatari boys, so I'm actually gonna work on my kill team. Because I only have 6 figures left, 3 of which are almost done. I've been batch painting the Voidsmen at Arms. So they're actually almost done. I just got a few more colors left, and then the shade and everything, and terrain and whatnot. But the, and then I got the Mechanicus boy I have to do yet. I have the Assassin. And I have the main leader of the Rogue Traders.
And then you'll have a tank.
And then the Codicere has commissioned me for a tank. Oh God, he got it. Hold on here. Well, my work can be described as a pick of a forged world. I work in a foundry. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, no, that pays well.
Alloys, so people see you can produce cars, other things, and what the fuck does this shit break twice a year? God damn. Well,
and thank you, good sir.
He got it. Choose next week's topic.
What we doing?
Cicero got it. He's got to let us know what he wants to hear now.
I will simply have to consult the text.
Oh. Next week I will be at work. So, well, Cicero, I'll tell you what. I'll pick a week you'll be able to make the show and let us know what you want, and we will set it for that week so you can watch. Unless you just want to put something out there to completely piss somebody off. I mean, that's fine too. It's your points. You spend them as you wish. He's like, I'm not going to be here, so I'm going to have you talk about this.
Ugh.
Oh, let me get this going. There we go.
17th of March.
The 27th of March. Oh boy.
What shall I consult the text for, good sir?
I should have
And if,
did my
and if you
ballot.
say Erebus, I swear upon the golden throne.
Well, like we said, it's his points.
I'll do it, but I won't be happy.
Oh, my allergies. Oh, God. Oh, I accidentally fell asleep on the couch, and it was a really bad idea.
The Votan. Oh boy, the Votan.
Little guys with pickaxes?
Or the squats. Which one? I know a lot of the squat lore. The Votan lore is convoluted.
Aren't they kind of like together, though? Well, shouldn't it be like the same deal, the diddly do? Like a package
Hey, Kyle.
deal?
Are you related at all to Muhammad Ali?
No.
But you're both humans. Same context.
It's squats and squats, though. They're just old squats and new squats.
Or okay,
Or-
why'd you make that so dramatic?
I just like how he's like giving you riddles for everything.
What? Oh, there. Well, yeah, if you want squats and Votan, we can do squats and Votan.
I'll say, I figure if depending on how much of the Votan you know, and you know much about squat, we can start with the squats and then work our way into the Votan. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, do like,
Squat
or
lore
even
is
like,
kind of,
we could always make it a two-parter too if it's too much, because we could do like a primer with the squats and then go into the Votan the next week, unless there's not enough to do
squat
two.
lore is actually a lot more enjoyable because they're the ones who started the reason why you get lore wise. Oh, we have this new weird tank design. Where'd that come from? Squats.
Well, I think we should do both if possible. I know the Votan are newer, so there's probably not a lot to go off of at the moment.
And it's weird.
And it's weird. Says the Imperium.
Kyle, they're all clones.
I know that. And they actually
Things get
like
weird.
AI.
Things that don't end well in 40K. But we're not here to talk about midgets. We're here to talk about a very jolly green giant.
Aren't the Deathcore also clones?
No. They're rapidly grown. Be the same shit. What the fuck? If you ever feel lonely, remember Slana's just watching you.
Have you never seen that one?
No. But it makes me want to sleep with a flamer under my pillow.
Yeah, that one's been up there a little while now.
Well, Kyle.
Are we burning stuff today?
Oh, we are. We are upon the anvil of war and to march into the fires of battle.
I've been wanting to hear about these guys for a while now.
The 18th Legion. The Dragon Warriors.
If I ever did a Loyalist Legion, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go loyal Space Marines, it would be either the Salamanders, because of Burn It With Fire, or they have that what's the successor chapter that's like called they're like the Krakens or something.
Yes, they have a shitload of them.
Yeah, I would go with that, especially because of the whole black and purple thing, and just because like apparently they just hunt shit. I'm like, that fucking sounds awesome. Reminds me of Monster Hunter with Space Marines.
Yeah, the Kraken warriors are basically just salamanders, but with water. But yeah, Cicero, that kind of weird thing. But here we are. Vulcan's pea patch. The Sons of Nocturne.
Pea patch? The fuck?
Green peas.
Oh god. Well, Voltons have some new lore, but this lore is like, you have AI clones, better warp drives, and Voltons are kinda STC thing heavy. Artificial lungs of the headmech noises. Yes, I can figure the headmech really want to talk to the Votan.
We're here to discuss your
Instead of Beltus brothers, we use fire hoses. That's funny.
You joke, Cicero, but the Kraken warriors use a water-based acid instead of flamers. It acts like fire, but you're not wrong. It works the same way.
They shoot acid rain.
Yeah.
Acid rain.
Sweet mother of God. Yes, the Emperor's hairy balls are not lying. But enough about the Kraken warriors. We'll get to them later. Now we speak of the Promethean Creed.
First it's the Fire Nation, then we'll get to the Water Nation.
Well, we all know how this song and dance began, and I don't even. Funny enough, I'm not even gonna look at notes. This is how well I know the Salamander lore.
Oh yeah.
The top three of my favorites are the Ultramarines, the Blood Angels, and the Salamanders. And Vulcan does live. The Salamanders. The Salamander's gene seed is abnormal. Even without Vulcan, I can't remember which gene seed it is, but it's the one that controls melanin. And this isn't a bit or a joke. It actually has a purpose, Kyle. They are incredibly resistant to radiation.
Well, that's always good to have in this time of the.
But it has an effect upon the poor bastards.
Okay.
Their skin goes charcoal black.
Yep, I remember seeing that before.
And their eyes...
The red eyes?
Yep, their eyes develop a film that is red in nature to block out thermal radiation.
Oh, so it blocks out thermal radiation. That's why they're...
It protects the eyeball from the radiation it's most sensitive to.
Okay.
They are also very tough, stubborn bastards. Like, to the nth degree. You know how we joked about how the Death Guard could just basically, screw you, I'll kick your teeth in, you can throw whatever you want with at me, and I'm just going to laugh at you?
Yeah.
The Salamanders are going to go, stop it. You're hurting yourself. This isn't good for your soul.
And they love civilians. That's right. They like the
yes,
like they actually
we are talking about the only legitimately good faction in 40K.
Yeah.
And I'm not even cracking a joke. They are legitimately the only guys who give a fuck about regulars. The Tau will throw you under a bus if they think they can get it. Lamenters have the bad luck shit that gets people killed. We'll get to them later. I promise.
Oh god, the Lamenter episode.
For those we cherish, we die in glory.
Oh,
they freak out when an operation goes too well.
Cicero likes the Lamenters.
To be fair, their lore is fucking amazing.
Aren't they from the Blood Angels? Because they lament from the Black Rage thing?
Yeah, they don't suffer the Black Rage or the Red Thirst.
Oh, they actually don't suffer it at all.
They don't suffer it at all, but they have ungodly bad luck.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, bolters will jam out of nowhere.
Like our gene seed. Oh, you mean we got the same gene seed as the Blood Angels, but we don't have all the bad stuff? That's sweet. What do we get instead? What's Black Cat? What?
But to be
that
fair, I
sucks.
like to see it as this: is that the Blood God is so upset about the Blood Angels not even anywhere nearly affected by his curse. Everything in the warp does go wrong for them, but somehow they endure. But enough about the more Blood Angel shit. You're gonna get me on a tangent.
What else is new? Oh, my allergies. Oh, God.
Basically, to protect the first operation of the salamanders, Kyle, was actually to protect the area from which the gene seed and the operation is beginning. Their nascent gene seed operations was to protect the gene labs
The Gene Labs.
where they're developing the Space Marine gene seed.
Okay.
And for this, and since these gene labs are up in massive mountains and deep, deep caves, can you guess what their starting name was?
No, definitely not.
Dragon Warriors.
Okay, well that'll do it. Whole picture of the dragon.
Don't come into my cave, brah. Leave my gold alone, brah.
Leave my gold alone.
And their first operations would be under incredibly high, how do I say this? High stress environments. At one point, they were tasked of besieging there was a hive city on Terra that resisted even the might of the Adeptus Astartes. Because it was partially underground and had its supplies stockpiled down there. The salamanders took a termite drill and went underground. The entire legion. To the point where the Emperor believed that they had basically been out of contact for, I believe it was 3-4 months.
Bear just going underground.
Underground, no contact whatsoever. To the point where the Emperor was ready to declare them lost. The whole gene line. On that last day, the termite drill came back up. And with it, the legionaries of the 18th. Having successfully destroyed the hive city and brought it in compliance. Remember this termite drill. It will return later.
Oh, so it's not a one and done, huh?
Oh no, Vulcan does something very special with this fucking massive termite drill. Because it was the size of a fucking Imperial torpedo. So remember that. And
right.
they started.
Diggy hole.
Yes, dig a hole. Yeah, it's a big fucking drill. And Vulcan uses it to kill something even fucking bigger.
Oh,
During the Legion's strength grew very slowly, not because their gene seed was affected by anything, it's because their chosen modus operandi, which was not to engage the foe on their most favorable ground. You know, like where the enemy's preoccupied.
Yeah.
But when it would mean the least amount of chance for civilian harm or collateral damage.
Yeah, because they actually cared.
Even back then, they were conscientious about this. To the point where, from there, a certain campaign pops up. But we're going to skip over now from the Salamanders over to Vulcan himself. He had crashed land onto a world known as Prometheus. Or was it Nocturne? It was Nocturne, my bad. The moon is Prometheus. I always get those two mixed up. Promethean flame, all that joke, fire, all that. When he crash landed, he literally crashed. How do I say this? Into a fucking forge.
He crashed into the forge itself.
Well, I say a forge, but it was literally a little bit of a fire pit that smiths used to soften metal in that.
Yeah.
When the warriors found baby Vulcan, this adorable little child, they took him to... God, I cannot remember his fucking name. Damn it. They took him into a home of a blacksmiter. That's literally the name.
A black
His
spider?
profession. It's blacksmith.
Okay.
by the name of Nabel and the city settlement of Hesed, which later became the planetary capital. Nabel recognized the child basically as a savior prophesied by the teachings of the Promethean cult. Which, before you say anything about cults, Kyle, would you believe me if I told you this was actually a religion the Emperor accepted?
He accepted the fire cult?
Yep, the Promethean cult was accepted. You want to know why?
I'm guessing because they made something or did something.
Its tenets. We don't recognize any higher god. You must be self-sufficient, and you must aid those beside you and lift them on high. It is shameful to abandon another person to any harm under the Promethean Creed.
So he liked that one. He's like, okay, that one can stay.
Yeah, it's literally one of the few quasi-religions that actually survived and is coming a boot.
So you don't got some big guy in power giving everybody giving all this guy what he wants, blah 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 blah. All right, it's fine.
It's basically, listen, dickheads, we're sitting on a fucking lava world. We gotta help each other, or we're all gonna die.
Nice.
Charity was highly favored. No one starved. Nobody went hungry. Mostly because if you tried to be a lazy bastard and it happened, bad things happened.
Oof.
You can't really stay idle on Nocturne. Mostly because of other things. Because by the 3 years, Vulcan grew very quickly and was a very respected young man. He also had several suitors at the time. Father trying to marry off his son, his 3-year-old giant of a son.
3-year-old giant son. Oh god.
To be fair, Vulcan was by that time was crafting metals that none of the others could even think of. Oh, I just made this nice thing of this iron sword. How's that, son? I made a steel sword with carbon nanofilaments. What? How the fuck did you achieve that with a hammer and a stick? I just did.
Hammer and a stick.
I'm proud of you, my son. Like, legitimately, I can't find any bad thing with Vulcan's raising. He was legitimately had a very good childhood of 3 years.
He was loved.
Very much loved. He was also incredibly fucking wise. He basically worked in his father's forge and hunted what known as giant saurians and other beasts of the planet. Imagine giant salamanders and Godzillas wandering this planet, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
Vulcan went and hunted those things for shits and giggles.
Yes, that was his sport.
Oh, people are hungry? We need food? Somebody go ask Vulcan to see if he's in the mood for a hunt. I am glad to help the family. He picks up hammer, walks into the desert. You think he'll be okay? 20 minutes later, you hear dragging noises. I think he'll be fine.
Oh god, the Agron meme just popped up.
I was like, bitch in here.
Smells like bitch in here.
To be fair, that woman was nuts. But in time, other things came to his world.
Hunting Gojira.
No, much more dangerous foe, as they were referred to the native people as dusk wraiths. Can you guess what these fucking things were?
A dusk wraith?
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Oh. What are you thinking? And yes, he did hunt Gojira. What do you think, Kyle? What do you think that could be?
A dusk wraith makes me think it's some type of fucking ghost creature that you said dusk or dust?
Dusk.
Dusk? Some type of nightmarish creature that only comes out at night, I'm going to assume.
Mm-hmm. Follow the logic, and it only comes every once in a while and leaves.
It doesn't even stick around.
Nope. It's not. Cicero, demon. No, because literally demons feared even baby Vulcan. We'll get to that later during the Siege of Terror, what Vulcan was doing then.
Oh god. I hit it with my
Fine.
hammer.
Fine. I beat that motherfucker with a stick. But
Last guess.
last guess. What do you think? Nope. The exact opposite, in fact. Dark Eldar.
Oh, the Dark Eldar. Oh, damn.
And they every once in a while came here just to inflict pain and suffering. And kidnap people. And basically, when they were attacking his town, the people all hid. And basically like, Vulcan, we gotta hide, we gotta hide. And Vulcan wasn't raised to be a bitch. Vulcan went into his father's shop. Came out with two 20-pound, as the joke being John Henry this shit, two 20-pound blacksmith hammers, and roused the people to fight, hiding to drive it back. And he single-handedly killed 100 of them.
Damn.
So imagine you're just a Dark Eldar. You're like, oh, we're here to inflict torturing pain on these people, and you see this 9-foot tall, angry black man who normally you have, observing the war. Normally, he was always had a smile on his face, and now he's just frowning very greatly.
He is indeed not happy.
And you watched him hit your buddy Steve so hard with what appeared to be a piece of hard metal on a wooden stick, and his head went out his asshole. Yes, Vulcan was the master of bonks, Cicero.
Master of bonks. Hammer bonk time.
When Vulcan hit you and told you to go to horny jail, you did not escape the horny jail.
Whoa, the BDSM golf girlfriend I always wanted. Yeah, she also takes your balls off, use them as a fucking pulled chain for her lamp.
And as word spread of the battle, the headsmen of the other 7 most most powerful settlements came to pay homage to Vulcan, swearing to forever crush their foes instead of hide from them. And against this threat, Vulcan had become transformed, and he gained a title that died as Fireborn.
Yes, now bring me the Eldar child.
We'll get to why Vulcan was so pissed off about that. We'll get there. It might have something to do with enslaving people that do horrible things. And
oh
Vulcan
god, Nightbot. Shut up, Nightbot. You don't need to be talking about that.
Silence!
When
Silence,
when I go in the cube, what's gonna happen with the painting?
You just gotta paint in silence.
I get put in the cube and it's just this. It just sit there the whole time.
No, you paint.
Ooh, sorry. Oh god.
No voice.
I'm not allowed to talk.
You're not allowed to talk. You're just basically stuck streaming it with no audio.
But I still have to paint.
Paint treason.
I actually could. I got him right here.
Oh god.
His staff got a little bit of a mean lean to it, but because it's the old school resin model. But I got him.
That's what Trazen looked like after getting folded by a banana man.
I could paint Trazen, but within the display case. I gotta go like up and into the cube and like I want to paint Trazen, but I just haven't. I haven't gotten those guys primed. I have Nemazar Zandrak, I have Trazen, I have Vargard Oberyn, and I have Orca the Divine all up there. But since the old school resin model, the thing kind of got warped. I know I could probably heat it up and straighten it, but I just haven't done that. I wish Trazen got a new model. I seen somebody do the kit bash where they kit bash Trazen man spreading on the Silent Throne on the Silent King's throne fucking pit wagon. I'm like, that is awesome. Oberon, yes, I am a robot. Nah, bring me steak and some beer. Fucking, goddamn, I love fucking Xandrak. Nemesis Xandrak. I don't understand why the enemy paints himself green. The outcome still is the same. Talking about the orcs. Oh man, he's my favorite Necron. One of them.
Is he just nuttier than squirrel shit?
He's like he just doesn't believe he's a robot. He thinks he's still a fucking Necrontyr. But then sometimes he doesn't. So it's like he's fucking with you.
So he is nuttier than squirrel shit.
Yeah. Like he takes prisoners and treat them like as normal like POWs, and then like he leaves the room, and then Vargard Oberon's there, like he's like, all right, he just slaughters them all. And he comes in, he goes, what'd you do that for? Because he's trying to stop like Nemesis Xandrak from being like thrown out, because he's afraid that like if they think he's not suited for warfare because he's a general, they're gonna get rid of him. And Oberon is like his babysitter bodyguard. There's this fucking stratagem that if Nemesis Xandrak's gonna get hit, you can warp Oberon to him and take the hit. No. I did that when me and Alan were fighting. It was Chaos Knights versus Necrons, and let me tell you what, Chaos Knights done fucked me up. And he had a Volcano Lance about to hit Xandrak, and I fucking shot Oberon in there, and Oberon took the hit, and let's just say he gone. Yeah, Volcano Lance destroyed the fuck out of Oberon.
He is from because they have Imhotep. The guy who was like, fuck off, say like, I do not listen to your commands because you are a dust.
Yeah, fucking Imhotep, the silent. Yeah, Imhotep the Stormlord is his Pharaon because he's in the Sawtooth Dynasty. and like, and the fucking Zarek comes back. And he's like, all right, everybody, we gotta get all together. We gotta follow. And fucking Imhotep looks at him like, fuck you, you son of a bitch. You just fucking take off and leave. Fuck off. I'm in charge now.
I do like how the Silent King paid him back for that.
Oh, see, I haven't heard that far.
You want to know what he did?
I haven't heard this part. What happened there?
A location dropped his ass to the Black Templars who have a blood debt against him.
Oh, fun.
They sent his Tomb World's location to the craziest fuckers in the Imperium.
The fucking Black Templars.
Silent King's like, listen, asshole. I'm in the mood. I've seen the Intergalactic Void, and I have no time and patience for you. Hey, nut job humans, deal with this.
Here you go. He's your problem now. Bye-bye.
You see, I would disagree with you on that, Cicero. I think poor Imhotep is going to suffer a Roman strangulation by the hands of a very pissed off High Marshal.
Well, I can tell you what, Imhotep the Stormlord versus Saint Celestine. Saint Celestine wins.
Yeah, she does. You want to know who's fucking more nuts that we found out in the Saint Celestine book?
Uh-oh.
When she's with Sisters and Black Templar, she's basically invincible. Because their faith together fucking makes her so powerful she can take on greater demons.
Yeah,
like they're nothing.
Black Templars are the big faith Space Marines. Oh yeah.
Religious nut jobs.
Yep. And they could just feed into her all big time.
It didn't help that she stroked the fire. I feel your faith, brothers, but it must be stronger. You are sons of Dorn, the warriors of Sigimund. You call yourselves the champions of the Emperor. He calls to you now. Give me your hate and might.
Oh yeah, she feed the flames big time.
Yeah, just here, let me just grab the gasoline and oh no, I've dropped the whole thing into a pressure cooker.
What do you think Dorn would do if he came back and saw his Black Templar boys doing that shit?
To be honest with you, I don't know right now. Him and Sigimund by the Siege of Terra books near the end of the Siege of Terra books have really patched up the relationship.
Okay.
I don't know. I won't know till if they do a scouring series. What the fuck's going on? Why'd you build walls?
Once I finish the Horus Heresy book, I'm gonna start reading the Siege of Terror. I got the first 3.
You have what the fuck are they?
They're right behind me here. What oh god. I
can't
have
remember
the Solar
the order.
War, the Lost,
Yep.
and the Damned, and the First
Yep.
Wall. Those are the 3 I have right now on the shelf. I know there's more of them, but that's all I have at the moment.
To be fair, I think Dorn's more going to be like, "Come with me, my sons. I am very upset and not in the mood to build walls." Not now, Gilliman. I am angry.
Oh, before you go, here's this copy of the Space Book.
No, at that point, Gilliman's just going to go, "Hey, Dorn, I know about your funny protocol, and do it. You have my blessing." Real shit. Just do it. Enact the last wall protocol.
Oh boy.
But back to the salamanders and
I'm about to say,
Vulcan
what are we
boys.
talking about against salamanders?
Basically,
Just
they were.
do it. Oh, I have to do it now, Bob. I'm sorry.
Oh God, what now?
He did. He said, "Just do it." I have to do it now. Hold on. Here we go.
Do it! Do it!
Jesus Christ! My ears. They bleed. And we don't mention that the Beast books.
You have a noise marine there? Should I play the other really loud one? Like the really
Yeah,
loud one,
do
the
it.
one that
That's
blows
right.
out your speakers, Bob?
Do it. Just ask for it.
You want me to do it?
Do it.
Okay, I don't think I have the super loud one, but I have the next one.
Oh no, Yuki.
Hey, it's Yuki! Tifos! You're about to get your ears blown out. Heads up. Yuki, cover your ears! Why? Oh no!
Just quiet offense on this.
This quiet of flinchliness. I wish I had that one. There it is!
See, it's all good.
I have the whole Thomas the Tank Train tank engine somewhere, but I don't think it's on my soundboard, sadly. So I am unable to do that. But while I get my next color here, enjoy a shout out to Yuki as long as she doesn't break my stream.
It's just me following and unfollowing.
Oh god, I didn't even have to play my
That
fucking
happened.
soundboard.
Didn't happen. Nothing happened.
She screamed for me.
Nothing.
Oh my god. Alright, I need to stop looking at the Twitch stream and look at the Discord one.
I'm so sorry, everybody, for just ear raping y'all. And,
You break one
something
stream and you're
beat my
branded
ass
for
right
life.
Now. Y'all gonna hear different types of
Now that I
screaming
think
now.
about it,
Oh my goodness.
we did draw first blood with a wild demon attacks.
You are correct. We did do that. Well, Wild Demon, that clip. Oh my god. I put it on somebody's Discord. I can't remember who, because we talked about like someone did a shout out, and I said, "Well, thank God it wasn't the demon attack one." And they're like, "Wait, what?" I said, "What's that one?" I said, "You don't want to know. You don't want to know." Drop my phone into the toilet because of you douchebags. Oh my God, Val. Val, I am
Oh.
so sorry.
I'm not suffer.
Oh, it was Yuki. Okay, I put in Yuki's server because she was asking about it, and I'm like, I'll put it in your server, and I'm gonna give you a sound warning because this is going to ear rape you bad.
Oh,
Oh man,
finally, we're back on topic.
are you sure about that?
Yes. It all gathered because they heard trails of Vulcan bringing down their entire barge and shit. And hit you not, he did it. This is how he did it. He grabbed one by the engine and he closed his hand around it, crushing the metal, and the engine exploded.
Wait, he just. You
Vulcan
are now
is-
responsible for my piss phone. Wow, I can't be held responsible if you like to hold your phone over a toilet. I don't understand who does that.
Why are you pissing on your phone?
Oh my god. I wish Alan was here for that.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Topic. And they gathered for a celebration for several days. And it was at this time the Outlander appeared.
Outlander?
Contests involving, yep, the Outlander. Strengths of contest and craftsmanship were held. Several of these contests. His skin, though, the Outlander was very pale. His clothes were weird and made of materials unfamiliar to the Nocturnians. The stranger only asked to compete and claimed he could best any man at the competitions, causing many people to simply laugh at them and avert comparisons to Vulcan. Vulcan accepted the challenge, though, and the stranger wagered that whoever lost would swear his eternal loyalty and obedience to the victor. With a smile, Vulcan agreed and shook hands. The whole contest lasted about 8 nights. 8 days.
8 days, damn.
The several contests, all of which had to be called to a fucking draw.
Oh, so there was more than one contest. They just kept drawing. So like, all right, next one. All right, next one.
There's a shitload of contests.
Oh, okay. So it's like a
For
big
instance,
thing.
Yeah, it's a fair. It's a hell of a fun time.
It's always a fun time in the Art of Lore show. Fucking got the ear grape and piss phones.
Oh, fuck. But for instance, Kyle, one of these contests was an anvil haul lift, where contestants were required to hold an anvil above their head as long as possible. I don't know about you, Kyle, but you know how heavy the average smith's anvil is in our day and age?
Yeah, very.
They're about 70, 80 pounds. And it ended in a tie between the Outlander and Vulcan, who held him aloft for half a fucking day. 6 hours with no sign of tiring. And they were cracking jokes at each other. You're looking tired. You look like you're breaking a sweat.
While holding an anvil over their head.
Yeah. Nut jobs. Similar outcomes to every contest were held.
I have a question.
Tie,
yes, Yuki,
Yes.
what is your question?
We wait the question. What does Senatorium Imperialis mean? Oh, it's on Terra. It's the major. How do I say this? It's the Senate of the Imperium. You have the High Lords who make all the fucking decisions, major decisions, and then you have the Senatorium Imperialis that dictates policy. Oh, or should we lower taxes? What should we do with this subsector? This, and that.
Of all the planets the Imperium owns, Holy Terra is the main one. The main planet, the old school Earth.
It's basically the Senate.
Yeah, the Senatorium Imperialis is like the big governmental Senate and that. So
Well,
I decided to put on the Discord make a Senatorium Imperialis because I wanted to have like a VIP section. So I'm like, all right, we'll put them in there. And the High Lords of Terror is the cast of the show. So the cast of the show is the High Lords of Terra. You got the Pharaon, which is me, the Magos, Alan, Corsair, Bob, the 3 main members of the cast, and then all of our guest cast is the High Lords of Terra. So like Tau Kevin, Mech Boy Bao's in there, which I don't know, he might turn into Harlequin Bao, I don't know. Gasp, I'm a VIP, but evil? I fucks with it.
Oh, Yuki.
So that's what that role for the Discord is for.
He's here only because they know how to make the Blackstone pillars. That's it.
A Necron in High Council? Xenos!
Well, it's fucking an elf, so...
Yeah, do you want to stop the warp?
And Dad's... Yeah, we already know what Gilliman's doing. Let the chaos reign.
Did you see the meme where it shows the lion waking up? He goes, "I also have a big titty Eldar girlfriend." Let the chaos reign. Oh God.
Oh fuck. But yeah, that's the Senatorium Imperialis.
Did we do a chaos episode? We did. We did the 4 chaos demons, or main
Chaos
gods.
Yes, no, I don't even think we did gods. I thought we did only the legions.
I think Alan did them before you were on the stream.
I should say because I know we didn't talk about the grape demon.
No, we did. I do remember we did. Because it was our 18 and over. It was our 18 and over one. I actually made it 18 and over on YouTube.
I thought that was the grape snake episode.
You know what? We did do that was the grape snake episode.
I don't think we ever talked about. You guys talked about Slaanesh.
I thought we did the 4 chaos gods. I'll have to go in the backlog on YouTube and look. I'm pretty
You
sure
guys
we
ever heard
did.
about Kinky Eldar? No, we have not talked about the Dark Eldar yet.
We have not talked about the Dark Eldar. No.
The Kinky what?
The Kiki what? Oh God.
Hey, Yuki, I'm gonna warn you right now. If you're in the room with the Dark Eldar, that only is going to get them harder. Want to swap it with this? Oh dear God!
Oh God, Cicero, do you really want to swap your squats episode with the Dark Eldar episode?
I leave that completely up to you. That doesn't help you, Yuki. In fact, they're going to shove that somewhere.
Yeah, don't give them the pineapple.
It does not save you. In fact, it only makes things worse.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't remember if she was here. We were talking about it. We talked about the Dark Eldar. They're the ones that capture people and torture them. And then they, for fun. And then they turn people into furniture after they're done torturing them. So like they'll turn you into like a couch or a chair. You know, you go to you basically go to like the skin IKEA. Fuck, pick me up. I'm scared. It's like the pineapple on pizza made from flesh. Vomit and the table is made from humans. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, there she remembers.
Yeah. Cicero's not wrong.
Yeah, they're all types of just chaos and crazy.
You wonder why Vulcan really hates them.
Well, you said they were attacking his area, so I can imagine.
Yeah, Vulcan, the humanitarian. But back on topic for the umpteenth time today.
You know how this works, Bob.
Yes, Vulcan. The elders of the tribes came together and went, "Listen, this is how we're going to settle it. You two are going to have one day to forge a weapon, and you're going to go hunt a salamander." Which were the biggest creatures on Nocturne.
Those are like they're like the dragon creatures, right?
Yeah, they're basically giant basically wingless dragons.
I get re-hit my brown. No. Oh well.
So they foraged for a day, and then they went off into the woods. They had to climb a giant fucking mountain. Whoever brought the biggest salamander would win.
I'm just sitting here at Verizon hearing about phones, flesh tables, Kiki Eldars, and so on. A kitten. Thank you for the cheer, Yuki. Thank you for the content. Fucking phones and shit.
Well, Yuki, it's only going to get better.
I'm glad you enjoy, Yuki, but it's one hell of a ride in the Warhammer world, and it doesn't like Bob's saying it doesn't get a lot better than this. It just gets a lot more jacked up.
Listen, Yuki, listen. I know you're scared right now, but I got to tell you, it's going to get a whole lot worse.
Especially if we start talking about some of the Xenos out there.
Ugh.
Especially the elves. Oh God, the elves. The elves murdered fucked each other so hard they created a chaos god. So there's that.
But
because I definitely don't think we talked about the big suck.
Topic? We're not here to talk about the big suck. We're here to try to get through Vulcan.
We got like what, 2 more Space Marines factions, and we finally went through them all.
Corvus and Alfarius. That's it.
So we almost there.
We're almost there. Let's try to get through it. And they both went out to hunt.
The Vulcan big sucks.
The big suck.
The big sucketing.
A suck so big it tore a hole in reality.
That created a chaos god. The big suck. The suck of all the Eldar souls.
And they're gods,
Oh yeah, they're gods too.
except one. Have succubi.
So
And yes,
that's why Dark Eldar have succubus. Yeah, exactly.
well, if we want to be technical, only 3 Eldar gods survived the fall.
3 of them?
3 of them.
Oh, I
The,
didn't know that.
the laughing god who went peace out and jumped into the webway.
I know that one. He made it.
Cain is technically alive but shattered.
Okay, he's shattered.
And Isha.
Oh, Isha's in Nurgle's jar.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in the what's it? She's in the jar.
God damn it, Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that-
love that.
And I don't know which is worse. Like being in a cage in the Garden of Nurgle or being in a jar in the Palace of Slaanesh.
Oh god. Definitely the
Which-
jar in Slaanesh. Definitely the
Which-
Slaanesh jar.
Which is the funny thing. That was her fate. Till Nurgle busted in, punched Slaanesh in the teeth, and went, listen, youngin. Only death can hunger for life.
This is
Picked
my
it up
toy
and
now.
walked out. Picked up the jar and walked away.
Yeah, because isn't she like supposed to be the god of life and healing and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah. Like his
She-
his opposite.
Yep. And Nurgle is in love.
Oh,
But
so
anyway.
instead of Slaanesh's jar, it's Nurgle jar.
Except it's like how grand. You know what? Stop myself because I know how you're going to twist that. And we said Bob was bad about the kitty diddling jokes.
Bob plays, or Kyle has can play with the voices and make things happen. Let's not give him ammo.
Anyway, back on topic for the umpteenth time. Bob has a dub tomorrow, so I gotta get this done at a reasonable hour. Both men went hunting. Both went up on a massive fucking mountain. Vulcan had forged a huge hammer, and the stranger had forged a sword. They climbed a mountain. Vulcans, they're bad. Nocturnians are bad at naming shit. Can you guess what the name of the biggest and most violent mountain or volcano on Nocturne is?
Mount Explodey.
Deathfire.
Deathfire. Not much better. Not much better. Oh god.
Cicero, ow. Yeah, Nocturnians are not good at naming
Mount
things.
Doom.
And it was home to the largest fire drakes, the most fearsome subspecies of salamander on the planet. Vulcan found his prey first and smashed its head off with the hammer. We'll see Vulcan does this often in the Great Crusade.
Smash
Something
their
caught
heads.
shit, immediately gets hit with a hammer.
Hammer time.
As Vulcan was carrying the carcass back, the volcano erupted, and it threw Vulcan off a cliff. He had managed to grab onto the edge with one hand, and stubbornly, like a small child would, not refusing to let go of his prize with the other. He held on for 7 hours. Mind you, Vulcan is dangling one hand from a mountaintop, a probably several hundred, maybe 1,000-pound lizard in the other hand, and he's just holding on for dear life. And he can't pull himself up.
Who was holding on for dear life?
Vulcan. And it's just as his strength was finally starting to waver, guess who just ruts in?
The stranger who I think everyone knows his identity.
Yep. He was carrying an even bigger fucking lizard. Saw Vulcan, threw the lizard's carcass into a lava flow to use its body as a bridge to cross over and save Vulcan.
Oh lordy, a customer came in as you were reading my message. I'm petting so hard to mute my phone. Oh, that's bad. Because I think that was about the Kiki Eldars and piss phones. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, Yuki, we gotta clip that, Kyle.
It was.
Hey, Yuki, it's called a headphone. Use it. You know the shit we talk about.
Oh, maybe you can't use them at work. Who knows?
Oh, God, I just realized that. You poor bastard.
She's at work. It was an older man who walked in, too.
Oh.
He's like, piss phone, what?
What in the heavens? What in the hell?
I don't know
But-
what you kids are into nowadays, but I find it offensive.
I find it weird.
At least it wasn't Karen.
But yes,
Could have been real bad.
the stranger saves Vulcan, and upon returning, Vulcan was declared the winner. Since Vulcan still had his salamander, and the stranger had lost his. And just as they declared Vulcan as the winner of the bet net, Vulcan silenced the crowd and knelt to the stranger, stating, and I quote, "Any man who valued life over pride was worthy of my service." At that moment, can we guess what the stranger did?
He revealed that he's Big E.
Yes.
There it
He
is.
goes, he went, "Vulcan, I am your father, and I am very proud of you, my golden son."
Vulcan, I am your father. No, I mean, okay.
Sorry, sir, if you heard them talking about Kinky Elder, I swear I wasn't talking about y'all. Like, Eldar scum for the imp.
He's an Imperial man. He's like, Zeno!
Shit whips out a last gun. And thus, Vulcan's days with the Emperor began. He was known as by a different title at this time, the Dragon of the Emperor. Because Vulcan was not given his legion. He actually learned under the Emperor, was taught, raised.
Really?
Yes.
He didn't
And
just
the
go,
cool-
okay, here's an army, go take over shit?
No, he actually was a father.
What? He was a
He
dad to Vulcan?
I know. This is why I say certain
The
writers should
world's
not be allo-
worst dad was a dad?
This is why I say certain writers shouldn't be allowed to touch the Emperor as a character in any way, shape, or form. Because some books, he's like, "Get the fuck away from you, you goddamn walking sperm cell that I grew into a giant soldier."
Yeah, like fucking Angron. He's like, I just want to save my friends. I don't give a fuck about your friends. Come on, boy, we're going home.
Vulcan, no, son, that's a wonderful last pistol you made. That's beautiful.
And then
I'm
Logar,
hanging-
God damn it, boy, what'd I tell you about me being a god? Burns down his Lincoln logs.
To be fair, that was like after the 90th time he went, "Son, I'm not a god. I promise. I'm not lying to you.
Yes,
I'm
God.
not a god."
Yes, God. I understand, God.
And then started smacking the shit out of him. But yeah, he actually had a very good shot racing. I love all you sons. Not you, Conrad. He tried with Conrad, believe me. That was just not savable. That ship was sunk before it left port. It didn't help that poor Conrad saw the entirety of the Horus Heresy upon first seeing the Emperor.
Yeah, he's seen everything beforehand, so...
Nightmare fuel. The poor lad did not get a good ounce of sleep.
Oh, yep, there it is. We talking about the same emperor?
I
There it
know.
was.
I repeat, this is why certain writers should not be allowed to touch the Emperor's character whatsoever.
Oh, my
Because
God.
everybody has a different view of the Emperor, and it makes it look like there's like 20 of the bastards just, "Oh, how long can we keep up the masquerade?" But eventually, Vulcan was sent back to Nocturne to raise up more members of his legion. And this is where the beginning of a certain book of his, the Primarch novel, begins.
I gotta read that, because I forgot he's got one.
Yeah, once again, it's on that iPod if you just want to listen to it, Kyle.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I got your iPod. The
Yes, you're
Codicea has gifted me with his old iPod, which is full of Warhammer 40k audiobooks.
Shitloads of them. Believe me, I gotta update that thing next time because I have more.
Yeah,
Speaking of
more.
which, more.
Damn.
Anything new added? Nope. Oh well.
Why
No
is there
Kyphus, more Kyphus.
What the fuck? What's with these stars?
No more
wait.
Kyphus Kane yet.
Okay. Typhus Kane. Well, you
Yeah,
got
but
like a
they-
thing that like lets you know when they're coming out.
Yes.
That don't surprise me.
I own every book on the Black Library at the moment.
I dropped it.
Of course you did.
I need to find my really fucking small one. Here we go.
But in the meantime, Vulcan had set his sons out to work on a piece of the Legion's history, improving it, modifying it, adding
piece of
more
history?
toys to it. Yes.
I use my old smartphone as an audio player, and I spend shitloads of money on those audiobooks.
Yes.
God, fucking
yes, I have.
audiobooks, fucking minis. God damn it, Cicero.
I know, Cicero. I'm in the
You
same
are
fucking
like,
boat.
I think the whole reason why Games Workshop was able to come out with this 9th edition and the 10th, and like they're building up, and all these new models are coming out. It's all this new shit. It's because of Cicero. Because oh my god,
The other books are just well done. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, fucking, I'm just saying Cicero is definitely keeping GW afloat.
You want to know how I do a reading out, Kyle?
Sorry,
you
I
want to know
didn't
how I
mean
tell if an audiobook's good or not?
Wait, what now?
You want to know how I tell if a audiobook's good or not?
What's your thing? You look at the author.
Sandy fucking Mitchell.
Sandy Mitchell, is that an author or one of the readers?
Arthur.
Okay.
As anything Sandy Mitchell has touched is just gold. All the shit. Even shit I don't normally would listen to. And Dan Abbott. He's another great fucker.
I know Dan Abbott. I've heard that name before.
But yeah, back on topic for the umpteenth time.
Yeah,
Because we got an hour before Bob has to go to bed. I got to be up at 8, 7, or 6 o'clock tomorrow.
what you gotta go to get up so early for?
Because the jackasses schedule us like shit, so I got a dub.
Oh, this sucks.
It does. But anyway, the Legion was working on. Remember that old termite drill I mentioned?
I do remember talking about Termite Drill.
Yeah. They were working on it. In the meantime, Vulcan's other sons, the Terran born 18th, was
Other
fighting a
sons?
massive. Yeah, the Terran borns, not the Nocturne born.
Oh, the ones from Terra. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, we're fighting a massive orc Wa, so big it had attack moons.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and they weren't doing well. But you know how Vulcan's sons are stubborn, more stubborn than a mule. When a salamander says "Thou shalt not pass," they fucking mean it.
Hey, I'm not Elon. I have limited account balance.
Hey, Cicero, there's this handy trick. It's called credit card debt.
Crippling credit card debt.
But in the how should I say this? They decided to prop down on a world. I can't remember the name of the motherfucker for my life of me, but it's basically just more. It's imagine a world with nothing but volcanoes.
Of course.
That's where his sons decided to make their final stand against the orc horde. Expeditionary fleet shattered, and all 10,000 legionaries on ground basically going, "Come at us, motherfucker."
Bring it, bitch.
And so, as they were fighting life or death, Vulcan was finally told by the Emperor to go reunite with his sons. And Vulcan didn't come alone. And if you did look at the wiki says he brought 3,000 Marines with him. This is not correct, according to the novel. He brought another 10,000.
You mean the wiki's wrong?
According to the books of this, take it from me, they said, get a car, it'll be fun, they said, then my bumper flew. Yuki.
Take it from me. They said, get a car, it'd be fun, they said. And then my bumper flew off the other day. Me and my worker, my helper, because I now own my own HVAC company, and I have a helper that helps me out. So, we were driving down the other day, and there was a car just parked there. And its bumper, like the bumper was just hanging off like this, off the front of the car, just flapping, like way up to the side. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then the car drove off. The bumper fell off late in the middle of the road, and the car just kept going. It's like, did you see that? The car just shed its skin. It's like, what the
Who knows?
fuck?
Maybe that was Yuki.
I'm sorry, my life is the wackiest shit ever. That was me, JK. No, it wasn't. You can just a bumper? I did ram an excavator last year with a sedan. You rammed an excavator with a sedan? The fuck?
Why, Cicero? You gotta explain this to me.
Oh my god. What the hell happened there?
Cicero, you gotta explain. You just can't leave that on standby.
Leave it for you to judge. Oh wow.
Cicero, I'm not going any further till you explain yourself. He was driving too slow, and then I was.
Oh, he turned left as you were over going around him. Oh god. That'll do it.
Why do I already picture Cicero popping out and going, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But as I was saying, eventually Vulcan did arrive in orbit and found an attack moon and a bunch of other orc cruisers. So Vulcan devised a plan. He took 3,000 of his elite with him, and they boarded the termite.
So they boarded the drill.
Yep.
Never destroyed my car in a crash. They just destroyed themselves. I still have a pic on my car after. Oh, God.
I gotta see that. shit.
I
But
feel like that needs to go in the Discord.
that needs to go to federal.
Even Yuki wants to see it.
Also, I just saw what you posted in general myself. Is today's topic what the Vulcan?
What the Vulcan? I saw that earlier.
Well,
Give me 2 minutes and please continue, Bob.
as I was saying, they launched a mountain of missiles and began an attack. One of those
For
missiles...
the Emperor! Thank you for the follow, Chaos. What was it? Chaos Lord 98. Ooh, 98.
Wonder who that could be.
It's Chaos Lord 98. Did you not hear me, Bob?
That sounds like somebody we probably know in real life.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
God,
Chaos!
Yuki, yeah.
Yuki, oh, Yuki's triggered.
As I was saying, though, during this massive barrage of boarding torpedoes, there was a termite drill that had been modified to work in space. Inside of it was a jolly green giant and 3,000 of his jolly green sons.
Jolly Green Giant.
And they were all targeted towards the attack moon. So, imagine you're an orc. You're inside this thing like, oh, those things aren't going to do shit. What are those giant torpedoes? And then you see one of them turns on a drill.
Turns on a drill.
What in the fuck? What in the cork?
What in the cork and mork?
So Vulcan drills into this bastard, stopping every once in a while to pick his head out and go, are we at the center of this bitch yet so we can blow it up from the inside? No. And then they keep going. Nope, I do not know you, but I know somebody who likes to do Chaos Lord shenanigans, good sir.
Probably
I am
don't
not-
know you.
I'm not from
yep.
I'm not from... I'm not even going to guess how to
I'm gonna go
pronounce the fucking
Gloucestershire,
name.
England. Gloucestershire, England. I don't know. That's almost Worcestershire sauce for me, man.
I'm not even going to try. as I was saying, though,
But thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the show.
eventually Vulcan did get to the center of the exact point where he needed to get on this attack moon. His sons brought nukes.
Oh,
Massive
they
explosion.
go in the middle and just nuke the piss out of it.
Yes, because you know how the premise of a firecracker works, Kyle? If
Yeah.
you light it with your palm open, it won't do any harm. If you close your hand and light a firecracker, you're gonna lose some fingers.
Yep, that pressure's got to go somewhere.
And a giant orc war boss decided, I'm gonna pick a fight with the Jolly Green Giant.
Well, yeah, you got to fight
The
the
quote-
big guy.
The quote, his sons, the orc must have been at least 3 times his size, but it seemed almost like it was half his stature. Vulcan beat the shit out of this thing.
Just destroy the orc war boss.
Just wasn't so much of destroying as much as Vulcan's like, I am not in the mood to deal with you. Shot it in the face with a plasma pistol, and then cut off its arms.
He literally pulled it, get the fuck out my way.
Yeah. And eventually they set off
The
bomb.
The Cotswolds, mate. I have no fucking idea.
We're from across the pond, if you couldn't tell by the accent.
Well, our main fan base is over from England, though. I don't get it.
I don't know why they like listening to us Yanks.
We get all the after-hour views.
Yeah, we must be somewhat entertaining. Hopefully.
Maybe.
Let us not start for content.
I mean, he missed the piss phones at the part of the conversation. I feel so bad for Bao. He dropped his fucking phone in the toilet. I'm like, oh my god.
Quit fucking pissing on his phone. It won't be a problem. Anyway. That's like the world's name was.
It's T-Jet Hours. Oh, I had to mute for that one. Oh god. I hate having allergies. Oh god. Whew. And then y'all got me laughing. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
As I was saying, eventually the Vulcan, after destroying the attack mood, went to lead the assault on the world. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here.
Oof.
My good sir. I hope you have good energy drinks.
Cicero, if you're still alive and you want to let them know what time it is where you're at, I still think you win. God, 1 a.m. watching Warhammer YouTube or Twitch. God, I've been there. Bad part, yeah, I was about to say the bad part is you found us.
Basically, at this time, his sons had come up with a devious plan to kill the orcs. Kyle, can you guess what it was? Also, it's not that bad. Yes, they were going to poke a hole in the volcano and let the lava drain out of it.
Damn. Oh, I thought it was like 3 over there for some reason, Cicero. What is sleep, though? I went to sleep at 5 a.m. today playing Black Ops. Oh, God. Oh, Yuki, you gonna do a Black Ops stream so we can see how good you are?
Hopefully she'll have a joke about the last
yeah, man, 100%. It's always a good laugh. Well, as long as everybody's enjoying themselves and having a good time, you can all go to bed whenever you want because I'm not your mother or your father, so. Oh, God, no. What do you mean? I got hacked last time I streamed it. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, you know what? I think I remember you talking about that.
God.
I think I remember you talked about it or you mentioned it. Someone else was streaming. I think Nenny was streaming and you mentioned it happening. I think I remember. I think I was part of the Nenny's stream when you were talking about that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Back on top, as I was saying though.
Oh, yep. Topic time.
Yeah, topic. We're trying to get through this by 10. Bob has to get some sleep sometime.
You know our good shows always end up just being just gigantic tangents just all night.
I mean, you're not wrong. But these 3 space marines basically were holed up in a little pit trying to deal with a shitload of knobs, a war boss, and a pissed off, very upset giant orc. Just as one of the Marines goes to try to stick a melter charge to the giant orc, it crushes and smashes him. And then a god drops from the sky.
What?
Vulcan
Oh, okay. Vulcan dropped from the sky.
Yep.
Okay.
dropped out of his Thunderhawk that had been floating above. And the quote, the Space Marine there, who later became the captain of his honor guard, Nimian, it was the orc must have been at least twice his height, but
Sorry,
it cowered.
continue.
It cowered at the sight of the Primarch. For that is who this truly must be. This must be our Primarch. And Vulcan was not happy with this orc for killing his son. He ripped its arm off,
Damn.
stabbed it in the chest with it,
Damn.
and then shot it in the face 4 or 5 times with a plasma pistol at full charge.
God damn.
The frown was on.
A non-happy Vulcan.
And then he led the hammer and anvil maneuver against the orc force, catching them between the Nocturnes and the Terran-born Astartes. And it killed all the orcs. In the aftermath, the two halves of the Legion met and reunified. And the survivors removed their helms and they looked upon the face of their brothers and their father. And they couldn't help to see that they were all one big fucking family. The survivors of the Legion knelt to Vulcan immediately, and he told them to rise. For kneeling is a sign of respect that he has done very little to earn yet. And he knelt to them,
So humble.
saying that he was not their king, but their father. And together they will rise all up. They are equals. And then he named them. He pointed to the mountain that was erupting. Behold, the fires of battle. Behold, pointing to the ground where they shattered the orcs. Behold, the anvil of war. You are the 18th Legion. You are the Salamanders.
Thus they got their name.
It even went further than that. Their former Legion master, who had been mortally wounded in the conflict, told Vulcan that he still wished to serve. And Vulcan, not taking a complete shot, and you will. And you will. And he forged a dreadnought for him.
He made his own personal dreadnought for that guy.
Yep, Vulcan
Damn.
forged the dreadnought himself and named it the Iron Drake. Supposedly, if you believe the rumor mill, he made it from adamantium, not ceramite, and other minerals. It is almost impervious to all standard base weapons.
Damn.
Plasma bounces off. It laughs melt off. It tells Volkite to go get some milk. As I ain't got time for a peewee. And then Vulcan formed his Pyre Guard, the Legion's elite warriors. His Praetorians, who had served both his honor guard and the paragons of his virtues. And then we come on to the event that we all like mentioning. Vulcan's killing an Eldar kid.
Oh, here it is.
Hitting it with a hammer. The world's name would later be known as Caldera. Can you guess what the Eldar were doing there, Kyle?
Not good things.
They enslaved they basically enslaved a group of humans there and made them think they were gods.
They made the humans think that the elves were gods.
Yep.
Oh,
And they were
wonderful.
using all forms of slavery. All forms. Nothing was off the table.
oh boy.
And this made Vulcan a little upset. And then he got Mortarion involved. And Mortarion was a little upset.
Oh, Mortarion was there too, huh?
And Perturabo showed up. And Perturabo was fucking pissed. Thus, the three legions you least want to work together put aside their differences and went, fuck them elves.
We got something bigger fish to fry.
Vulcan personally slew the Eldar emperors himself. And as one of the Eldar Farseers was giving this long-winded speech, talking about how they were barbarians and shit, Vulcan caught movement out of the edge of his eye. Vulcan had already almost been blown up multiple times by suicide elves.
Suicide elves?
Well, I say suicide elves, but I call it suicide anything that gets within arm's reach of a Primarch in full power armor.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They tried to hit Vulcan with explosives at close range. So,
Bob? Bob, are you there, Bob? I think you fell into the warp.
okay, at what point did Alfarius cut my link?
I'm about to say, you like went into the warp or something. You just done disappeared.
At what point did Alfarius cut the link? Where did I get to?
Not very far at all.
At what point? What was the last thing I said?
I was listening. I promised I was listening.
This is important because I don't know where Alfarius cut the link.
You might just want to take it on back to the. I just remember you talking about suicide elves, or whenever you talk about anything that gets within reach of a Primarch in melee difference or in distance, and they were trying to throw grenades.
Yeah, Vulcan turned and immediately smashed it with a downward strike. He turned an Eldar child in jelly.
Oh god!
Thank you, Cicero.
20 seconds earlier.
Vulcan was upset about this. The child was armed, in fact. And Vulcan was more upset. Because one, who the fuck lets a kid wander into a combat situation? Two, who the fuck sends a child when they don't want to face their own death? So, Vulcan then gave the planet a new punishment. He set the bitch on fire. With all the elves still on it.
So he burnt the whole damn planet.
Yes. The world would later be renamed the Caldera.
I remember hearing that name.
Yes, because it's in the Beast of Rise. It's in the Beast of Rises series.
Oh, your favorite.
Yeah, we don't talk about those books because it's stupid as fuck. You somehow got to convince me that a Prime Orc managed to kill Vulcan, yet 15 Imperial Fist chapter masters managed to kill not one, not two, but 10 of the motherfuckers. And then kill the Cork. I don't know who wrote those books, but I hope you step on a D4 every morning. And then I hope your kid steals your lunch money.
Steals your lunch money.
And your dog shits in your pants. And your shoes.
Your dog shits in your pants? What?
That's how much ill will I wish upon that asshole. Anyway. We all know the Heresy Happens Drop Site Massacre and all that. But fun little event. As they're scouring the ruins, they go, oh, cool, I found Vulcan's armor. I wonder what dark artifact I could turn this into. Guess who the poor bastard that said that was?
Who was going to turn his armor into something?
Yeah, into a dark artifact, the death of a Primarch. Yes, power.
I have no idea.
Well, he doesn't have a name, but he's a word bearer, and he died immediately.
He's a word bearer, and he died immediately. Okay.
Because Vulcan immediately just stuck his hand out, grabbed the helmet, and squish. But much to their dismay, And I would be pissing myself too if I'm in a close quarter situation. They all turned. It's night. It's dark, and they just saw Vulcan staring at them. They're very much upset.
Oh boy.
Eventually, Vulcan was knocked unconscious and taken and given over to prisoner to Conrad Kurz.
Oh, I think I know where this might be going.
Yeah, torture. Fun times. Thus began a month event where Conrad, at first he didn't know that Vulcan could just die. So he slit Vulcan's throat, cut Vulcan's head off, and went, I'm done with it. Came back maybe an hour later and saw Vulcan once again standing straight up and going, bitch. You go, what the fuck?
How you still
So-
alive after that?
He threw him out in an airlock. Chained up so he'd get burned up by the engines. They put all the remains in. 20 minutes later, about an hour later, out popped the Vulcan and several more dead Night Lords. Because every time this happens, they just assume they killed him. So they left him alone. Kyle, what is the worst thing you can do when a Primarch's upset with you?
Try to kill him again.
Leave it alone and unsupervised.
Very true. When it isn't dead.
So Conrad decided he was going to make it his mission just to break Vulcan's mind. And he started doing horrible shit to him. He hacked his armor. God damn it. Now we moved the pics from the cart. Cam, need more space, and I did not have a backup on my PC. Damn it. That's all good, Cicero. We believe you.
Oh, it's okay, Cicero. It's fine. Just run into another one and take a picture and we'll get that one.
He hacked Vulcan's power armor and put it on Vulcan. And made it go chase down his sons in a labyrinth.
So he made it so he killed his own boys.
Yep, and civilians.
Oh, I'm sure he loved that.
Oh yeah, no, it gets funny. Eventually, he had Perturabo make a labyrinth that was shift. You know, the whole Minotaur's labyrinth shit.
Yeah.
That, but in the center of it, he put a teleportation device, telling Vulcan if Vulcan could reach it, he'd be able to escape. Because this is Vulcan, he did reach the device, but it was shielded. And Conrad was sitting there hunting him the whole time, laughing. And Vulcan finally got a hold of Conrad. You remember how I described that scene, Kyle, of a custodian getting hold of Trazen and just beating the shit out of him?
Yep.
Now imagine Vulcan grabbing Conrad's foot.
Uh-oh.
And he beat down a void shield by using his brother's power armor and with his brother inside of it.
Nice.
And then comes one of my favorite quotes of all of the heresy. Are you ready?
I love this quote too. Go ahead, Bob. Lay it on us.
You are absolutely right, brother. It is a teleportation device. But you have forgotten, it is also a hammer. He gave Vulcan his thunder hammer.
Fucking Kurz is so fucking dumb.
And it was at this moment when Conrad Kurz went from laughing to going, oh, I fucked up.
Oh god, Yuki, but this time record it. Oh man. So much love in the chat. I love it.
But yeah, Vulcan then proceeded to, and I shit you not, beat poor Conrad into a puddle of goop. Beat the shit out of him. Because Conrad did make the correct choice of damaging the Thunderhammer so it didn't have its kaboosh ability.
But it's still a hammer.
It's still a fucking hammer in the hands of a smith. He beat Vulcan like a steel driver beats a tie iron. And Vulcan then used the teleportation device to teleport into Ultramar. McCrag, exactly. Into high orbit of McCrag.
Into high orbit?
And he came out of orbit.
Jesus.
Yeah, this didn't end well for poor Vulcan. He was very much crispied.
I can imagine.
It gets funnier. Then, you know how I told you Conrad eventually comes back to McCrag because the lion led him there?
Yeah.
You know how they finally subdued Conrad?
I don't remember how he got subdued.
A very insane Vulcan beat the shit out of him again.
Oh, that'll do it.
Because as he's fighting Lionel Johnson and Gilliman, he goes, "You're weak. You both have no chance of defeating me. I have seen the future." And then through the wall busts a very pissed off Jolly Green Giant.
Is this the future that you've seen?
Which leads me to our next quote. Well, I didn't expect that. And once again, an ass whipping ensued for poor Conrad Kurz. And then John Grammaticus stabbed Vulcan and killed him.
Who?
Vulcan, perpetual asshole who's a member of the Cabal. Not important. We'll talk about the Cabal another time.
Okay.
They're retards. Anyway. Oh, shit, can't use that word. They're jackasses who literally think they're smart by doing stupid shit.
Good cover up, Bob.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm sorry. Bleep it, you dumb bastard.
Oh, here you go.
You have a bleeper. You didn't use it. That's not my fault.
Yeah, I can't predict every word that's gonna come out your damn mouth.
You can try if you pay attention. Anyway.
Okay.
Vulcan comes back eventually. And he makes his way to Terra, where he makes a modification to the Golden Throne. That should the Emperor fail and die, and the throne fail, it will basically create a, how did I describe this? An explosion so powerful it will create a second Eye of Terror.
Second Eye of Terror. Oh, damn, that's fucking great. That's exactly what
Vulcan
we
can
need
make,
right now.
Vulcan can make some scary shit. And then during the Siege of Terra, he spent his time in the Webway, teaching demons it too is a hammer. He
Still
beat
got the hammer
shit.
time.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of a lot of fucking things. I want to say he killed Nakari. He, who else did he kill? He killed Nakari and two other named demons. I can't remember. A Bloodthirster and a fucking Zinchian one.
Oh, Zeech one?
Yeah, because Vulcan
Zeech?
learned if he focuses, he regenerates almost instantaneously.
Okay.
AKA, the jackass has mods. He's cheating.
He's got mods.
He's cheating. Mods report. Kick and ban. Cragnax, yes. I think that's it. Carmack? Either way, he bludgeoned a demon so bad that it now flees anytime it sees the sons of Vulcan.
Nice.
Anytime he sees a salamander, he flees in terror. Vulcan beat a demon so bad it gave it PTSD. Now you know why the Emperor was proud of the boy.
See, he gave a demon PTSD.
He gave it a corporeal murder device PTSD that every time he sees any of Vulcan's sons, it just goes, "Oh, it's Vulcan crouching, run!"
It's Vulcan crouching, run. Wow.
Crouching Vulcan, hidden hammer.
Nice.
Yes, that. Every time he sees her, fuck off.
Like egg run with Latar. Yeah. Latar Sarin.
Second
one of the most badass women of fucking 40K.
Second most badass woman.
We know who the first is, Bob.
Yes, the only woman who told the very personification of evil Batman Fuck off. And then shot him with a 12 gauge. Still makes me laugh every time. Because you can be badass. But did you tell the Batman who laughs to fuck off and shot him in the chest with a 12 gauge? But
Okay.
current day...
Gorilla Mom is number one.
You goddamn right.
Exactly right, Cicero.
Girly Mom, yes. She also told the Lion to quit. I think, and I quote, is quit being judgmental. You have your own set of failures. You should not be judging anyone.
Damn.
The woman had sass. I think the only person in the book she didn't sass, any of the Primarch she didn't sass, was Corvus. She simply said that he should get some more sun. But not in a judgmental way, just like in that caring mother way.
Well, she was caring mother way about it, at least.
And, honey, you need some more sun.
I cannot believe I managed to do this.
Gilliman's adopted mother.
Oh, damn. Who said that? Yeah. So each Primarch was made from the Emperor. There's 20 of them. And they all got yeeted across the galaxy and on different worlds. And Rabute Gilliman, which is Bob's boy, landed
in space Rome.
Landed in like a Greece Rome kind of world.
Right.
And that was his mother. And you, Mortarian, the bathroom is on the left.
We're just going to come up with things she said just for his insults. Petrabo, if you want to smash something, at least make it cheap. Because we both know you can't afford to fix it.
I was actually able to put the flame ring around the fucking cigar on my miniature.
Oh, you got to show that shit off.
I'm going to try. If I get the camera close enough, I can just...
Quality.
I actually got the little flame ring there where the cigar's lit. I can't believe I managed to get my fucking brush in there.
Holy shit, Kyle.
I'm going to have to get a picture of it and put it on the Discord. I'll try to get it as best I can. I need that quoted and saved. Oh, excuse me.
Which one, Yuki? Her telling Conrad Kurz to fuck off with a 12 gauge? Or the... You have your own set of failures. You have no right to judge anyone.
Oh.
To the Lion.
The Lion who gave goddamn Petrabo fucking siege weapons right before the Siege of Terra. Vote for me for War Master. I'll give you guns to use against us in the future.
The second one, I will try to find it. It's somewhere in Unremembered Empire. I gotta find it again. It's somewhere in
Bob
that
will
book.
find it and it'll pop up on the Discord.
That might take me a while. I gotta find my Unremembered Empire book. I have no idea where that is since I moved. But the woman just had sass for everybody.
I'll tell you what, Bob. I know where your 30K book is.
Which one?
The
Libra
Loyal.
of Starday?
The Loyal, yeah.
Yeah, I know where that is. I gave it to Alan because he wanted to look at it, and he passed it to you.
Yeah, it's at my house. Because during all the moving, it went to my house and Alan's.
And then you'll also have a take of mine there.
Eventually. What take is this again that you want me to paint?
The Kratos heavy assault tank.
Okay.
Just doll it up like it's an ancient relic.
I'm going to try my best.
I
can make shit look old.
I'll make it look venerated too. Yeah, there was this little hobby place down the road from us, Cicero, that had it for I want to say it was $30 off,
Yeah, they are definitely a lot cheaper than the website, big time. That hobby
Yeah,
shop
how
is
much
great to go to.
How much does a Kratos normally go for?
I can look it up.
Fuck, I'll look it up.
Okay, you look it up because it's gonna be easier for you than me. I want to say it's like normally 65.
No, it's more than that.
Is it more? I'm not positive.
130.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, yeah, that's a lot more than I thought.
I paid $98.
I'm thinking something different then. God damn.
I think you're talking about the Caesarians.
Maybe.
Because I got a Caesarian there for $30.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. They're normally 60 and you get for like 30 over there.
I can't wait for that bastard to get that store to get goddamn what falchions. Or not falchions, the fell blades. So I'll buy me 2 of those bastards quick. Yeah, about $90. I know, Cicero. I paid a goddamn good price on that bitch. And I bet he's about to say in Europe it's only like $80. Take a sit. Take a seat. Sit. Jesus
Take a
fuck!
seat. What the hell?
Hang on, I gotta convert that.
That's gotta be convertible to dollars somewhere different. No fucking way.
That cannot be that expensive.
What is your type of currency in Poland? What do you guys use?
Pull into USD.
I don't know anything about the game, but I really like that. I missed that one from Yuki earlier. Where'd my really skinny one go? Oh, I put it away. Like a dumb. I may not be able to draw, but I can
Pull in
paint.
the USD conversion. Click. You cannot tell me a Kratos heavy siege tank over there is fucking 1,000 $1,700 USD, Cicero. I refuse to believe that horse shit. Oh wait, he had the wrong. No, he had it right. Or is it 77 point, Cicero?
Polish is zloty, so it's 30. If Pokemon cards run that much, I believe it. God damn.
Cicero, when you put a dash, do you mean like the American point?
I'm going to assume he means the decimal.
I hope he means so, because otherwise, because if it's the decimal, he paid about $20 for a Kratos, which is fucking bullshit, and I wish I lived
No,
over
I think
there.
he means it's $77 in Poland, but it would be 33, maybe 333 zloty or whatever, however they pronounce that. I'm sorry. Polish funny money. Yeah, it's 20% less than the U.S. So yeah, he's actually cheaper there.
Okay, you had my heart skipping there because I.
So that's a decimal. That's what that's supposed to be, I believe.
Yeah, you lucky bastards. But yeah, you had my heart skipping. Like, you paid how much for Kratos? I know you guys are still recovering from the Soviet era, but Jesus fucking Christ. God damn. Makes me wish I almost lived out not in Europe. And then I remember it's next to Russia.
Everybody's loving Russia right now.
Abracadabra, motherfuckers. Anyway, back on topic.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're talking about something.
We really stumbled off the topic there. Currently, the Salamanders have participated in a few campaigns, most notably the First and Second War of Armageddon, the Battle of the Tempest Galleries, the Forge Father has dealt with Trazyn beating the shit out of Trazyn multiple times.
Had Voton starter set for like $70 Black Friday. The fucking starter set for 70?
You mean the one that went what did it go in the United States, Kyle? $200?
God damn. What's that? 200 for what?
Didn't the original Voten starter kit go for something like $150 or $200?
I think it was like 210 or something like that.
Cicero, you're making me sad. Here I thought I got a really good deal, and you slapped me in the face with that.
The one with the codex and everything. Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
Hey, just
But
think,
yeah,
Bob, there's been a price increase.
Ugh. I know the Polish don't fear Russians. It's just I don't like being anywhere near them.
Also, we do not fear Russians.
I just don't like being anywhere near that landmass. I'll stick to my freedom continent, thank you.
Good old freedom units.
And soon Canada will join the freedom continent. Whether it likes to or not.
Oh God, Bob.
Invoking Fallout. But anyway, current objective of the chapter is to regain Vulcan's artifacts in the hope he will return. And it's for this reason that they've come into contact with Trazyn the Infinite multiple times. Because Trazyn hearing
I
one
guess
of a kind
Trazyn
artifacts,
likes to get his stuff.
Trazyn hearing one of a kind artifacts that do funny things. Yes, please. And he's tried to steal them multiple times.
Does not surprise me.
Yeah, it doesn't end well.
Tries to steal shit from other Necrons.
Yes, he does.
Hey, Matek, you need that staff?
Hey, Emotech. Trazyn, I swear to God, if you open your mouth, you'll do what? You'll get that guy can stop me? What was his name again? Jimmy McDoesn't.
The fuck?
If Trazyn has Vulcan in a cube, that cube better learn to hold Vulcan. Because, I can't remember which Primarch was stuck in the Tesseract Labyrinth, but they escaped. And it caused a lot of issues for the poor bastard. No, it wasn't a Primarch, it was a Chapter Master. And I'd hate for Trazyn to find out that it too is a hammer. But yeah, the artifacts all have to do some crazy ass shit. One of the artifacts being a forge ship, a spear that hits stronger than Volkite, a cloak that's basically immune to Volkite, any thermal-based weapons.
Isn't Volkite supposed to be like that real powerful shot
Imagine a
that's like gone?
imagine a long-range Melta
Okay.
that jumps targets.
Wait, it's like chain Melta?
Yes.
Damn.
Volkite weapons are fucking insane. There's also a power fist known as the Fist of Fire, or the Hand of Flame.
The Fist of Fire. Oh,
I can't remember the name of the artifacts of Vulcan.
Someone's yearning for a fistin'. A fistin' of fire.
See, I'm trying to get to the names of them.
Rogo door with the Lego piece. Lego box.
Where the hell is it? Ah, here it is. The Burning Halo, which was a force field generator made by Vulcan himself, that when it struck an energy unit struck it, it would lash back at the attacker with a flame attack, aka, "Oh, you hit me? I hope you wreck flamers." The Chalice of Fire, which was the fourth ship. The Eye of Vulcan, which is a massive orbital space laser.
A
That
orbital space laser.
A spacebound defense laser assembly that remains in orbit over Nocturne. The Gauntlet of the Forge, that was the Hand of Fire one I thought it was. Apparently, it has a heavy flamer crap built into it. Kensar's Mantle, which is the hide of the dragon the Emperor slew with Vulcan, or the one that Vulcan slew in his competition against the Emperor. And the Spear of Vulcan.
Okay.
And you know how the main tactic of the Salamanders is
hello, Frost.
Frost is here. I will laugh. But yeah, you know, the Salamanders' modus operandi.
Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god!
Blood for the blood god. What?
I'm just sitting here baiting all of a sudden like, blood for the blood god!
But yeah, you know how I told you, Kyle, that all the Salamanders are taught to be self-reliant?
Yeah.
That goes all ways. All their weapons and the armor is maintained by the brother Salamanders. And they're allowed to modify their gear to how they see fit to be useful.
So they can modify their own stuff and everything, and
Yeah, all their shit is masterworks. That's why a lot of chapter squad members boast combi weapons, like combi bolters, combi flamers, meltas. All the shit.
yeah, with the last update, all your fucking gear is free now.
Yeah, combi weapons. Get combi bolters with meltas. Do you like killing infantry? How would you like your infantry weapons to be able to kill tanks?
Here you go, son. How's it going, guys? Or how are you guys doing today? Oh, God. Showed up late, but thought I'd stop by and say hi. Well, hello, Frost. Thank you for the blood god sacrifice.
And we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Lots of tangents today. Lots of tangents.
As usual.
So, if you ever want to go back and watch all the bullshittery, because you missed the piss phones. You missed the piss phones, the cars ramming into excavators, all types of fun shenanigans we had this tonight.
Old men walking in on Yuki.
Oh, yeah, customers walking on Yuki as we talk about Dark Kinky Eldar. But do not worry, for you can either catch it on the broadcast later, or it will be up on our YouTube relatively in a day or so. Which I'm also editing the Sons of the Forest. I have 4 episodes ready to go from our Sons of the Forest stream that will be going on the YouTube also here soon. So we are making our way into getting all the backlog back up.
But yeah, any questions, Kyle?
Yeah, painting. So I might start tonight. Oh, there you go. Yeah, because you jumped in right about at the end here. We're getting ready. Because once you hear that sound from Bob, you know it's nearing the end. But for any more questions, I'm trying to think. How now? You said there's always like the subtractor, like the chapters that come after. Oh god, I can't remember what it's fucking called now.
The second founding.
Yeah, there you go. So did the Kraken come from that, or how'd that work?
No, they came from the Indomitus founding, or the Ultima founding.
Okay, so that's like, is that the newest one?
Yep.
Okay.
Chimeras.
Ah, Primaris crap. Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of Vulcan's second founding chapters, Ultima founding chapters, are really fucking weird and out of place. Like, one of them is a group of cannibals.
Oh god, cannibals. Why do I remember hearing about that somewhere? what is next week's podcast going to be on? Are we just going to keep going down the Space Marine line?
Well, next week really depends. Well, it depends when Cicero wants to use his I think I could say a thing about Vulcan. Oh, Vulcan Heshton.
He said when he wanted to do it.
Vulcan Heshton Cicero is a title held in the chapter. They gave up their second name, or like Heshton is his first name. Vulcan is his surname now. They give it up when they begin searching for the relics of Vulcan, believing that when they recover the last of the artifacts, Vulcan will return to the chapter.
Okay.
His official title is Forge Father. He doesn't carry a exact rank, but he has wide discretionary power if he believes there's a relic nearby. Like, say if he thinks, I think the Song of Entropy is here, but it's in a war zone. The chapter 9 times out of 10 could go, hey, here's 6 companies. Go get it.
But yeah, Cicero, he said he wanted to do it on the 27th of March when he paid the points.
Now, did he say he wanted to stick with Votan, or did he decide he wanted to go all kinky like?
Well, he said he might swap it for the kinky. We weren't entirely sure yet. I don't think we got to say yay or nay. So at least we know that's either going to be Squats or it's going to be Dark Elder.
I just need to know. Just let me know at least a week or a few days.
You can always pop it up in the good old Discord too.
My choice, sweet mother of God. It's Xenos, no matter what. And no, Cicero, it is not my choice. You're the one who paid the 10,000 points. It is your choice, Legionnaire. Ooh, that's not a bad one.
Oh, the Death Guard boarding patrol. Yeah, I saw they got boarding patrol ones coming out now for the boarding actions, which I'm excited to make a Necron boarding patrol.
Hey, and Cicero, by funnier, you mean more shit Kyle's gonna have to bleep me for.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to mark that as fucking 18 up, aren't I?
Yeah, Kyle, you're going to have to.
We should just be 18 up to begin with.
I want
We got
Dark
fucking Bob in here.
Well, Bob doesn't pull the punches with the lore.
There's Frost. I want the Dark Mechanicum. I'm sure Alan does too. I'm surprised he hasn't got onto that yet.
Because I'll spoil something for you, Kyle. You want to know where Ubaziel Vect was during the fall of the Eldar?
No, where was he?
He was strapped at a table about to get ritualistically murdered and castrated.
Oh yeah, it was about to be his turn, huh?
Yeah, and a demon ate the priest. So Vect went, nope. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
I'd like to keep these and I'm out.
Which, speaking of which, I can mention Dark Eldar lore and Salamander lore. You know how Vect rose to power, Kyle?
A little bit. I remember hearing somebody talking about it. I can't remember who it was, a podcast or something.
He managed to disable a Salamander strike cruiser and haul it into Camarog.
Okay, so it was Salamanders he got in there. I know some Space Marines got into Kamara and caused all types of fucking shittery.
Oh,
and
no,
all
it
the
got
leaders
worse.
happened to die, except for Vect.
It got worse than that. They didn't shut the gate behind them, so guess what jumped in?
Something else was in there?
The entire Salamander space fleet.
Oh, yeah,
along
that's
with
nice.
all of the chapter.
Well, that's not a good time.
So I went from dealing with maybe a demi company of Space Marines to all 1,000 of the fuckers going, you do what to people?
What did you just say? Ritualistic castration sounds fun. Not for castration.
Not for the cat rat.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
But yeah, it was the Salamanders. I want to say that 5 other chapters jump in. It was basically a strike group of 5,000 Space Marines. And they caused such damage to the Dark City, it still hasn't been repaired. They freed something like 2-3 million slaves.
I can see the salamanders doing that.
Yeah, salamanders just basically went, "Oh, you're free now. Take this gun. Go help us kill your oppressors." Bet. Are we doing anything special for What's that?
You guys do anything special for Adepticon, like a podcast Thursday or Friday? Is there an Adepticon? What? I don't even know what that is. I am not in the loop at all.
I think that's the big convention, 40K convention, isn't it? Over in England?
I'm not sure.
I might be wrong. Somebody just... I'm not sure what that's supposed to say, but Night blocked it. I have no idea what the hell that is, Frost.
There we go.
I'll link info in the... Shameless plug to the Discord, by the way.
Oh yeah, put it on in the Discord. Then I can look at it. It's like the Christmas for 40K fans. Oh, I'll have to fucking check that out. Oh boy. Tell you what, Bob, we did a good job. I almost got my voicemail done. Wow.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a windstorm all of a sudden. What the fuck?
Out of my mic, or...
I think it was you. I'm not positive, though.
So, Kyle, you ready for a quote?
We getting a quote for the next time?
Yep.
That way Frost will have an idea of what we're doing next week.
Victoris ant mortis.
Victoris on Mortis? Fuck. Yeah, you got me on that one. I have no idea.
Victoris ant mortis.
Yeah,
I'll give you another one.
They repeating don't help.
We are the shadow that kills, the hidden death that none suspect.
Victory and death. Yuki knows that line. I don't.
Victory or death.
So one of them's got to call victory or death, and I don't know it. I've never heard of that before.
I'll give you another one, Kyle. Nevermore.
Okay, it's the Crow Boys.
Do I really have to make it this obvious?
So you get some fucking Poe in there. Okay, we're talking about crows.
We're talking about Corvus Corvax and the Raven Guard.
The Ravens.
The Raven Guard and the guy who's still hunting Logar. The black chicken, yes.
The black chicken. That's good.
Which I will now tell you a little story about Corvus. He caught a man peddling, how should I say, fake stories. So he went to punish the man. And he told him that he was going to, how did I say it? Fake weapons or such. Basically, he was peddling. Oh, I can get you this. I can get you that. I can get you this, but you got to pay me this. Right?
I got you. Yeah.
And the whole time he's telling him, oh, he's going to have to fight a space marine, or he's going to have to fight a lion or something. So this guy's pissing himself in terror. The day comes, he's set into the pit to fight it, and he has the sword. He's like, and out. Guess what? Out steps out.
Is it Corvus?
That's a chicken.
A chicken? What the fuck?
He practiced deceit and had deceit practiced upon him.
Nice. Fight a chicken.
much like that old Roman story.
Well, am I supposed to know this Roman story?
Basically, it's the same basic premise, but he sold something to the emperor that wasn't true, so he told him, "I'm going to feed you to a lion for a week," and the guy got thrown into the arena and then outstepped the chicken.
Oh, I got you.
And the emperor spoke, "You practiced deceit, so you had deceit practiced upon you." He basically kept this guy in suspense for a week about getting murdered by a lion, only for a chicken to show up.
Joke's on you, the chicken actually wins.
Possibly. Black chicken doing the emperor's work.
The fucking chicken shows up. Fucking blood for the blood god. What?
Well, to be fair, you want to know what Corvus looks like nowadays?
Fucking black chicken.
Shameless plug to the Discord, by the way. And I think I already posted this picture in there once before.
You might have, because I think we talked about it once before about like the warp fucking shenanigans, and he came up in the conversation.
Beating the shit out of Logar.
Yeah, one of everyone's favorite topics.
Shameless plug to the general.
And what if the chicken was an orc undercover?
And that orc turned out to be an Alpha Legionnaire. And another meme for the meme time. Which still sums up what Corvus is doing nowadays.
He's hunting Logar, right? Is that what he's still looking for?
Yeah, they busted down the room and went, "My lord, we're being hunted by a demon. We don't know which god to be upset." And Logar goes, "I will seek the guidance of the gods and see what they're angry about." And Corvus just appears, and poor Logar just shuts the door on his sons.
Oh.
Like, nope, that is Corvus, and I am leaving.
Like, yep, nope, you have fun with that, not me.
Yep, I'll let him torture you assholes. I care not. Because he is upset as shit.
I do not know the artist, but I want a dose of his medicine. Yeah, that is fucking
Which
great
one?
work.
The meme or the general?
I'm talking about the general one. Yeah, definitely the general. I don't think he's talking about the meme.
The meme was funny as shit.
After I went and saw the meme, I'm like, talking about the artist, like, yeah, I don't think he means the meme. Just a bunch of Photoshop pictures on each other.
Corvus. The very upset emo. Saying, "Oh, you're approaching me instead of running away. I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer." Yeah, that's segue. Yes.
The crow chicken rat demon thing.
Yeah, Demon Corvus. Nightmare fuel for the rest of us. But Kyle, I hate to say it, but I do believe it is time.
Get ready for the end.
I do believe so, unless you have other questions.
When it comes to the actual thing, I don't think so.
Then you leave me no choice.
In fealty of the God Emperor, our undying Lord, and by the grace of the Golden Throne,
I am casting
I declare
Exterminatus upon this
Exterminatus.
stream.
Exterminatus stream?
Exterminating the extreme.
Well,
So is
everybody,
that
it has been a pleasure.
That was
We are going to
Vulcan.
raid Rottweiler because he's on here.
fantastic.
Well, I want to thank everybody for stopping by and making it a good stream, making it a good night. It has been a pleasure. And I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cicero can't wait for the 27th of March.
I can't wait. And with goodbye, my friends. May Vulcan hug you all. God, some of us need it.
Oh, yes.
Enjoy your night and have a wonderful rest of your night and day,
Oh.
whatever the hell it is over there.
Whatever you got going on over yonder.
Whether the sun's going up or down.
But with Hammer?
No, with orange. Vulcan is nice. Unless you have pointy ears, then I suggest you start running.
Yeah, if your ears are pointed. I don't know, man.
I suggest you start running. You might get an extra second of life. Might.
Oh, God. Alrighty. But yes, everybody, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the subs, the follows, everybody. Thanks for stopping on by. Hope to see you on the next one. Fun, fun, fun. We're going to learn about
And thanks for
grilled
thank
chicken
you,
thing.
and thank you for tolerating the tangents. Have
And
one
I'm
for
sorry
one.
about the piss phone.
I'm not. Sucker bow.
Alright, everybody. Have a good night.
Peace.